What's up, traders? Welcome to this video. In this video, I will be demonstrating a ICT setup that everyone could have taken on the 5th of January. I will do a top-down analysis as to how I got this ID. This is a trade that I actually did not take but paper traded, and I think it's very interesting. I think you're gonna like the results. So what we first start off with, you can either go to the daily or the 4-hour, but I think the 15-minute is telling me plenty of information right now. So what we see is that we were stuck within this range right here. And what happened just now, we broke out of this range. So we had some candle closes above this range, but not only that, we took out this intermediary high right here. We swept that and then started moving down during the Asian session. Well, what this tells to me is that this part was manipulation. And what follows after manipulation, distribution does. So what can we now expect? Well, we can expect some of these prices, these lower prices right here, or here, to be taken out. So exactly what we are targeting is still up to the question. So let's check this out. What do we have right here? We have these lows. If you want to play it safe, you can target this low. Or if you really want to go for all of the sell side liquidity that's laying below here, you can target that low. So let's mark that out. Let's give this the name sell side liquidity. And we need another major key level to determine the power of 3. First thing we're going to do is mark up midnight open right here. All right. What I then do is I usually move down to the 2-minute. I think the 1-minute gives me a lot of false signals, so I really prefer the 2-minute. Sometimes a 3, 4, or 5-minute. For backtesting, I usually use a 2-minute, so that's why I'll stick to that. So now what we do is we need to wait for the New York session to open, because I think the London sessions these days, they have been really rangy. Not interesting at all, in my opinion. All right, so now we approach 7 a.m. right here. Immediately what I see is that we have been sweeping highs like crazy, right? So we swept this high right here. We swept all of these highs right here. And we had a high right here that was also swept. So what does this tell me? Well, it tells me that there is probably no liquidity remaining above here. And if we were to go back, it would have been an extreme push, taking out all of the liquidity that could have remained. But for now, all liquidity was cleanly taken. So I am really interested in shorts to my target. So what we see here, now it's 7 a.m. So now we can actually start looking for a setup, right? It's not yet 7 a.m. Let me forward real quick. It is 7 a.m. now. Let's mark that out with a line right here. And let's actually make that a dashed line so we can clearly see that we can clearly see the candle still. So what do we see here? We see that this high basically got swept, and that we now we want to see broken this zone right here. And we do actually break that. So now we gotta wait and see if we get some imbalance formed anywhere. Don't yet. No trade so far. And it seems like we take out this high again. Like lines. So another sweep, so another potential entry. And we actually have a fair value gap, but what can you see? We did not really sweep this low. We did not break that low, so we have no market structure shift. So we wait for one. And we sweep that high once again. So what we can rest assured for now is that we actually swept all of this previous liquidity. The liquidity was resting above here and here. They all got taken by this. Let's mark that out. Boom. And as you can see, this is our third sweep right here. So we should probably start to see setup real soon. As we can see, we did actually have a market structure shift, and we immediately have fair value gap. So we can enter our position. You can cover this low, this high right here, or you can go for the extreme. I like to cover the extreme just to be safe. And then as you can see, you have a target here, or you can go for the extreme target that we set here. Let's see, for a small 4-hour trade. All right, so let's see what price does now. Get tagged in. We immediately blast on down. Then we had another fair value gap where you could actually have scaled in quite nicely. And then a really strong move down. And then eventually we tap into our profit target. And that's it. As you can see, that trade didn't take long at all. Measure it out actually. This trade took 32 minutes or 30 minutes. That's it. Easy peasy. Guys, I will wrap it up for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, maybe subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. I would have also greatly appreciate is a comment, some feedback. Thank you guys. Talk to you later. Bye bye.